Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day it may be for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Layback Gamer, and we're back with another video. I'm not sure what it is, but it is bound to be, hopefully, a very exciting one. So yeah, we're back. And, well, you read the title, so you know exactly what we're going to be doing. So, if you like the video, leave a like. Maybe even consider subscribing if you really like the video. Ooh, that'd be very nice if you did. And, well, yeah, so go on, grab some food and a beverage, maybe not one that's that fancy, sit back, and enjoy the show.
But while we do have a fair bit of compact machinery, quite a bit of iron, I'm noticing a very, very surprising lack of copper. Which means that we have about 150 power lines that we can make. Provided we don't botch anything. So yeah, that's not good. That's not exactly what I want. So yeah, that's a bad thing. Oh yeah, and just remove the roof area in this place. Hey Bradley, can I get you to, as soon as you're done with those, remove that flooring there? Thank you. And now we can go ahead and expand this zone to there. Yeah, that's not good. We don't have a lot of copper. We are going to have to go out and we're going to have to buy some, since I don't think any of the buildings around the map are going to drop any copper. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that concrete barrier is probably going to drop concrete. So, can't really rely on that, can we? Alright, but anyways, what's our colony needs? So, you got rebuffed, you're not feeling happy. You're bursting, you're hungry. Why did you not eat before you went to bed? I will never know. Anyways, we need to set up a work schedule for them. And ensure that they follow it. Yeah, we're going to need some defenses soon. And these two, T2 and the androids, shall just continuously work. We do need a meal source. Suppose we can go ahead and get some torches going in each of the rooms. That'll do for the time being. We'll eventually start, when we get a little bit of our more basic research going off the stuff that we need in order to. And by the way, so expand area 1 to include there. Manage areas, do the inverse of that, and the animals will no longer be allowed to go into this area, which is good. I don't want them there. After all, if they're eating my packaged survival meals, it means that we don't. It's going to be less for us. So if they eat 2 a day, that's 8. We got 40. We gotta have enough for 5 days. Oh, no. Get out of there. This is for me. I need this food. Let's see here. Oh, the other thing that we could do real quick. There's actually 2 things we could do. So, in this room here, we can make a bit of a cooler area for our people to drop some food, to drop frozen stuff into. Excellent, that's done. Well, I got a feeling I may have built a bit too close to the river. Let's see here, go to power. Are we good? I think we're going to be okay. Yes, so that's good. build one right there. Build one right there. I don't actually know. I gotta get these built in order to determine where the power grid starts and ends. But we can use these 3 initial watermill generators to cool off this room and get our high-tech power research benches going. Cancel these or hold off of those for now. We'll build them later. They're not important to us at the moment. Do I want to actually claim an extra set of bronze? Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll reinstall each of these bronze urns into there we go. We'll do that. Let's see here. So provide some torchlight there, a bit of torchlight there. That should clear away the darkness. There is somebody here that's actually willing to trade. I didn't even see them pop in. Alarak, have a chat with this guy. See what he's got for sale. Is he just leaving the area? Nope. Gonna stick around for a little bit. It's prefabrication components. Miscellaneous parts packed ingeniously together in order to front load the work required to construct the final result. Prefab components are slow to create but exceptionally fast to work with, leading to their widespread use through almost every part of colonial life. Okay, some medicine. That's us. We can sell copper. I don't want to sell it to them. And surprisingly, buy his pistol. He charges a hefty price for it. I'm gonna say no to that. Suppose this area could be our main working spot. We really should have planned for these guys to eventually shack up, but I did not. So, okay, production-wise, we're gonna need a fueled smithy. I think this is where, or is this where I do it? I think this would be it, but I first need to get a stonecutter's table going. So let's spare the resources and get constructing on that. We'll also go ahead and slap a torch right down there. Bradley could get that built. That would be excellent. So let's see here. The fields are almost all planted, and he's got a little more. Okay, so. I don't want to put in, well, actually we can put down some flooring in there just to keep the dirt out. Don't want to put that. Okay, so put that down there. And cancel anything that isn't a food-related item. Anything that is a food-related item, take it out of there. We'll eventually put our freezer units down here. We got a gift from the set. Ooh, they gave me some silver. That is very kind of them. I will take that. Thank you very much. Alright, so 1 and 2. 2 should be enough. Oh, and put one up in this room too. And I suppose one right there. That should keep the temperature cool in these rooms once we get them up and online. The torches right now are providing a little bit of heat. So we will go with that. Okay, so far so good. And are you research? No, you're researching skill. I was like, are you almost at microelectronics? But no, I'm not actually. Ah, hold on a second. We also need to clear that, but we can go ahead and allow them to rejoin, to come back up here. So let's see. We need to cut any rock that we can get our hands on. And on that table there, we have a lot of slate close by. So we'll make this out of slate if I can handle it. I can't. Not at the moment. Okay. Kendrick. Oh, they're both wandering around looking for something to do. Let's see. Stone cutting. So we'll put that. Yeah, that is a 4 for you. What else can Kendrick do? Actually, put that at a 2. And we'll have you haul the stuff away. Oh, and I also need to build my bathroom area. So let's go ahead. It's not going to be anything too fancy. Just a small area to deposit our waste for the time being. Let's see here. Hygiene. There we go. And we can eventually make some use out of it. By sprinkling it, by sprinkling compost all over this area. Which will be very useful. Alright, got some slate going. Production. We got metal smelter in this. A mad hare. Okay. Well, let's see. Set everybody to attack whenever they see a hostile. I'd much prefer them to try to kill them than not attempt to kill them. Where's that man? Oh, it's a manhunter. He's trying to melee attack somebody who's sitting inside. Man, that rabbit's... Oh, I'm going to get ya. I'm gonna get ya. And Cyborg's chasing him. Die. I got this. Ow. Cyborg. Don't lose to a rabbit. Alright, for now I think we'll allow everybody to self-tend to themselves. If it starts to get severe, then we'll look towards getting... If wounds are severe and it's clear some that they need a bed, we'll send them to the beds. I want to make sure everybody has a... Go. What are you doing? Oh, you're using the herbal net. You know what? I'm okay with that. I don't want them to really touch the intermediate nano kits or the medicine unless it's absolutely needed, and not a second soon. Still need that meal source. I'm actually going to go with the electric stove on this one. Steel alloying has been completed. Excellent. Build that there. Build that there. Because I suspect we're going to have a few of those. Oh, once we get that. Modern furniture. Let's grab me waste disposal afterwards. Alright, let's see. This is where we should be able to make... Yep, there's the steel. Takes a lot of iron, though. We only have enough at the moment for one, but I guarantee we can get more pretty quickly. We also need a lot of coal. Not that much more coal. Okay, the coal should be... It's going to be a problem eventually. There's not a whole lot of that on the map. Let's see. I think we'll go ahead and start with the deconstruction of this place. So deconstruct this, deconstruct that. Then we'll order the deconstructive up here. That should get us enough iron for the time being. And then we just need to wait for Alarak to go ahead and do some mining. Once we get this coal mined up, we can get our alloying done. Need somebody as a number 2. That's Bradley. Bradley's doing a ton of construction since I told him to do a ton of construction. Kendrick. He's a 2. Alarak's a 3. Craft that as take that as a number 2. We'll bump this down to number 3. Bump everything else down to. Actually, set those 2 to 1. All right, there we go. Kendrick here's still doing a very excellent job. Can I get him to haul? Yeah. So we have a lot of wood to play around with. Well, we're on a temperate forest area. The easiest biome to this is the easiest area to start in, especially since we have a river. Rivers very important. Well, they're not as important. Obviously, some people would argue that where is it on the map? Oh, look at that. Yeah, a lot of rock powder from that. Nice. Some people would argue that in terms of power, you're better off going right for geothermal first. However, I disagree. I think that the humble watermill generator is actually better. Especially if you're playing with modded where it restricts you a little bit. Because wood is pretty easy to come by. Components, well, we can mine them up on the map. But with expanded metals, as you can see, we require 80 steel for this. And a steam and a geothermal plant, I think requires about 330 steel. Which means if you don't have enough coal or if you don't have enough iron, you're not going to get there. But to get 80 is not going to be too hard to get, especially if you have some ruins around the place. And take a look at all of that iron. We definitely have enough of it to start the smelting process. Alright, so disable that. Get you to refuel the furnace. Then, as soon as you refill the furnace, we will ask you to use the last little bit here to alloy it. We have some more visitors. A couple people. Excellent. Alright, so you got 50 there. What did you... Oh, you probably filled it with some logs. Okay, that's good. Alright, now alloy here. We need to get that steel going as quickly as we can. It's going to take a fair bit of time. And we're also starting to build up a small pile of stone blocks, which is good. Okay, so we are... Well, we are a confederacy. This is the first time the game got this right. Although in StarCraft it was just known as the Confederates. What was it called in StarCraft? We'll look up the name of that. So. It's called the Confederacy of Man. Well, we kind of can't take that title. We have androids here. Independent Confederacy. This place? What would I like to... What would I like to call this? I've used Tarsonas before. Quickly, internet search. Let me see here. So, I am looking for... Alright, Confederate Worlds. Let's see here. We have... Ooh, here's one we haven't used in a while, and this is actually going to be pretty fitting considering this planet's about to be vaporized. Marsara. Not to be confused with Chowsara, this is Marsara, which is eventually going to be, well, purified of all life. Yes, that seems very fitting. This, our base. Let's hope we don't actually go the way of Marsara. Okay, so, let's see here. Go. Alright, how much steel did that get? So that got us 75 steel. That's not bad. I'm actually going to get Alarak to do that one more time, since we still have the iron deposit, enough iron to make that deal. Okay, you're digging a core. It looks, ooh, these guys are settlers. I didn't actually notice that in the title. But these are settlers here, and they got some nice volcanic pistols. What are you doing? Oh, you were down here digging at this coal. Okay, that's nice. And it's definitely looking like we're going to have we're going to have our power up and running before microelectronics' research, which is good. Again, they have nothing that I really want. Well, to be fair, they got a components. And I could use that. However, I'm not going to take it. It's really no point in me taking that. So yeah, okay. We've got power now almost circulated around the base. We'll need to eventually connect this one up, and I think it's just going to require a couple of things of wiring to get up to there. Fortunately, we still have plenty of copper left over, which is good. I was hoping to make some bronze, but seeing as how we don't actually have any copper, I'm not going to do that. We do have some lead, though, which is going to be useful later on. Nice to see Bradley's getting to his stone cutting at last. Alright, as soon as you've done that... Oh, no, I would like to actually make up some additional steel. We can get the steel going. We'll send Alarak up to go ahead and mine those out. And we'll enable the first one so that we get an idea on where we need to place this. We'll bring in the rest of this steel too. Is the rock powder? Nope, the rock powder is not going to degrade away. Alright. Bradley's gonna go ahead and drag the steel out. That's good. Where did that silver go, by the way? Executive of the Blue Moon Corps has died. Oh, boo-hoo. Could care less about some small-time executive. Oh, the day we get fabrication is going to be interesting. It'll be nice. It might also be the time where I decide, hey, you know what? I'm going to start my quarry operation. Because we do have the quarries mod still enabled, if I remember correct. Yeah, we got quarries here. It does require 1,000 steel, so suddenly, yes, it is very powerful, and I do plan on adjusting the frequency of metals that are made up. But if we go ahead, pop into the mod manager settings here, go down to quarries. I was adjusting Rim Cities for a while. We could see all the different resources that can potentially spawn from this. We could also add some that can potentially spawn. Now, I don't mind having steel as there's a chance for some steel to appear. Quite frankly, I actually do believe it would be possible for steel to make a appearance when mining up. You know, like some old machinery that's buried under the ground. It is primarily going to be iron, copper, and lead. I'm also going to add tin into this. Titanium, yeah, that can stay there. So We're gonna add some tin, and then I'm going to. What else am I going to add? Actually, I'm going to add coal as well. Those two resources, and I might debate on lithium going into there. And yeah, I think lithium would be the one, a debatable one. It might have an appearance a little bit less than uranium, but I'd have to see at some point. I can choose to add in different resources, and it would actually be pretty cool to have a game where you can effectively, you're if you guys have ever heard, there used to be a game out there called Deep World that I played quite a bit, and I enjoyed it. Well, you would go effectively. You go mining for resources and just slowly build up your own creation in a 2D side scroller, semi side scroller esque style. I guess. Well, Stardew Valley. Is that the name? I think that yeah, it's Stardew Valley or Terraria, one of those two games that it has a similar setup to it. And it'd be pretty cool to see a format where you could dig up every item in the game for quarries, but that's all you could do, with the exception of food. Like you're digging up a little bit of wood whenever you come up. You dig up rock chunks. Now that would be pretty cool. Like you're digging through this massive abandoned empire, and this is the only way you could get This would be the only way you would allow yourself to get resources, aside from the initial clear out of any woods and potentially any future expansion, and of course food, because well, it would be pointless if you couldn't get food. All right, so he's starting all that, which means our water mill generator will soon be up and online, which is excellent. I really do need to give you a mining pick. I really do. Okay, so we have two there. We're almost ready to build the first one. And I think I'll end I'll end my recording session there once it's constructed. No. You're gonna build the watermill generator. The electric stove can wait. And of course you'd use the rest of the steel up on that. Oh my god. Why would you do that? We need this up before we get this. I can go ahead and enable another order of steel made. But I really can't afford to... Well, I suppose I could, to be fair. I prefer to have this up so I can see where the first round of power conduit needs to connect to in order to power up the base. There we go. I suppose this might have to come. One there, one there. Hold on. Guess we're not going to quite end this as soon as I thought. Okay, so you got a knife. Right, Kendrick, Alarak, take up your battle stations. Go in for the kill. Oh, we need a recreation variety. Right, let me get on that. Cloth. We don't have any cotton ready at the moment. Hay for that. Alright, let's go ahead and suppose we can build a couple of different tables there and a horseshoe pin just outside here. Go ahead and order the chop down of that plant and deconstruction of that one. Kendrick, where are you? Alright, perhaps you could show Alarak a lesson or two. Nice. Alright, are you worth anything to me? You're animal number, you're lover, you're nimble, you're shrewd, you're a good cook. Which honestly is something I could use. Very well then. Alright, Bradley, change of plans, work on that. How long do you got? He's got 11 hours, so strip this man. He doesn't bleed out between that time. Okay, he's got two pretty big wounds on him. So haul this stuff away. We'll give him his patch leather thing back once we're done. Alright, work fast, please. I prefer to give him a bed. I think I know where these urns are now going to be the most useful. Making this place a little bit better. Oh, we're encountering a little bit of lag again. Seems to correspond when I want to build a new room for whatever reason. Those things there. Okay, what's Bradley doing? He's currently making the bed, okay. We do need those walls up as quickly as possible, so, you know, keep those building. Okay, fine. As soon as the bed's done, okay, good. Hurry up, please. I got a prisoner, or soon-to-be prisoner, that I'd like to keep alive. Get those walls worked on. We'll have Alarak start to break his resistance in the morning. And, well, yeah. Yes. Yes. Alrighty. Set this place to be a prisoner room. Alarak, you may capture when ready. Oh, yeah, let him go ahead and go eat. We'll need that rice really soon, and then the steel along with it. Be able to get... Alright, Kendrick. I'd actually like you to haul this iron back for me. And afterwards, haul the coal back for me. No. Poor Nightling. Yep, it got killed by the Tetramode. Alright, Alarak is tending to our boy here. He's gonna go ahead and start constructing that. So let's see. Have him to recruit. I'll actually reduce resistance. Alright, there we go. That should help out a little bit. We're eventually going to need some new bedrooms. I suppose I could build a... Yeah, let's build one here. There we go. We'll line both of these up. There, put that there. Alright, it'll be fine. And then lastly, we also need a table and a chair, but that we shall go ahead and build next time. So, thank you for tuning in. Leave a like if you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button if you really enjoyed. Don't forget to share this video or any of my other videos to anybody who you think will enjoy my content. Next time, I have plans to get the next generator, possibly generators, up and online so that we can start to, we can have a nice stable power source in this base. I'd like to get enough. I really should have stopped that from being constructed. Although, if might be to my benefit to have it here, because it's going to keep this guy happy. If we keep him as happy as we can be, this would be a good prisoner room. We can only afford to have one prisoner at a time at the moment, but we'd be okay. He's actually pretty he's really comfortable at the moment, which is a good thing, because he's in mind-shattering pain and he's a bit hungry, but that's okay. Oh, excuse me. Anywho, yeah, next time when we come back, we're going to be, well, powering up the base a little bit more. Ideally, we finish microelectronics, and I could save enough components on the map, and manage to grab enough steel to be able to build the first high-tech research bench, and keep that powered with our water mills. And with the research going, should be able to hopefully get all the required necessities finished up. So, anyways, till that time comes, ladies and gentlemen, take it easy.